For as long as anyone can remember, Ouroborion has been at peace. The wars have come to an end. The times have been prosperous. That was all changing. Hello once again, it is Jespo here, and sit down so I can tell you a story. The story of the battle for Ouroborion. This all begins as most my tales do, with me relaxing back at my base. I had just returned from a short netherite mining trip and was feeling quite pleased with myself. The mining had been prosperous and I now had plenty more stock to sell in my shop. Things seemed to be going well for the time being. Looking back on this moment, I realize I shouldn't have been so naive. I shouldn't have been so carefree. What I didn't know was at the time, just lurking around the corner was a dangerous enemy, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce on my home. I learned of this foe's presence the hard way.
Tentacle outside, tentacle outside.
I just heard that. Yeah, that was a weird sound.
That was weird. It was an orc raid. For days, these horrible creatures had been pestering me and all other inhabitants of this land. It was time to take up arms again and send these miserable maggots back to the void they came from. I hit it with my heavy charge and it knocked it into the potato field.
I can't
Got my potatoes.
I'll knock it back out. Give me a
Contaminating my
second.
potatoes.
There we go. It's out. Orcs inbound.
Orcs.
There's another one. There's another thing. There's two. There's two.
At first, it looked like it was going to be an easy fight, but this quickly changed when a second tentacle spawned in. These fleshy tendrils were orc summoners, so in order to put a stop to the invasion, we needed to take these tentacles out. This is getting ridiculous.
Oh no.
Ah, the axe thrower.
Bro. The actor was just getting all like.
The invasion force continued to grow at rates far faster than me or my friends could handle. I was forced to retreat into the house as I took massive amounts of damage. Wait until I can pop another shield barrier and then I'll be back out. Oh, throw us in the house.
You still have 2 tentacles outside.
Oh, I killed someone's dog!
Well, casualties are casualties. We need to do some work on these.
They're in the house!
Then make that not the case.
I'm working on that. The fight continued on and the numbers of orcs only grew. Our settlement was becoming completely overrun by the foul ranks of these creatures, but I continued to fight. Eventually, my armor became so cracked and my health so low, I was forced to retreat to the city of Newport. I wasn't going to remain there long though. Once I had regenerated my HP and gathered some food, I teleported back to the base to rejoin the fray. With my return, me and the boys managed to finish off the last of the orcs and put a stop to their pitiful invasion. We were victorious once again. While we had won the battle, it still managed to provoke some interesting thoughts in me. This was actually the second orc raid we had suffered from, and this one was far more aggressive than the first. Just how far were these raids going to go? How many ranks of his soldiers would the last shadow send after Ouroborion? Little did I know, I was about to have answers to these questions. It was as I was underground for a short mining trip that the cry for help first came. The last shadow's hordes had managed to breach the defenses of Ouroborion in multiple key locations. His army was now on a direct course to invade the capital city of Lesgathael. Heeding their call, I made an immediate beeline for the city. My nation of Trevisium and Lesgathael had historically had bad blood, but now they called for our help. We needed to answer them in their time of need. Through the Lesgathael portal, I found that dozens had already responded to the cry for help. Everyone was gathered, armed, and prepared for the approaching storm. It was as we stood there that the most dangerous enemy reared its ugly head. It was server lag. The rubber banding in that region was unbelievably bad due to the massive amounts of players, but that wasn't gonna stop me from fighting. Everyone's rubber banding to the high heavens, I think.
Yeah, if your back is to the portal that you came out of to get to the marketplace, it's
hold up. What is that?
It's to your right.
Oh, is it the blue eyes one?
What is going on?
Yeah.
The war horns were sounding and the enemy force was fast approaching. You could feel the energy in the air as the final words were said before the fight. With a last declaration of "For Ouroborion," the hordes were finally let loose and the fight commenced.
Well, yeah. And then you're gonna go through the portal that says Lesgathael.
Here we go! They're summoning! Move!
What am I hearing?
This is so dumb. That's one down.
Well, I'm here. I can't tell if I'm actually hitting anything.
Oh, that
much
hurt.
lag. Oh my goodness.
Oh god, there's a boss bar.
Oh! There it is. Ethos the Shadow.
All I see is horse armor.
Oh wow.
Oh, holy crap.
That hurt.
I'm moving in. Oh, it's so chaotic around this boss. Oh, no.
Oh, slowness.
Healing up. Well, the Shadow's almost down, whatever that is. Where is he?
In the arena, they got him like down here.
You guys sound like you're having a really fun.
Oh, the shadow's back.
I saw that. And we have a Minotaur right here.
Oh, hey, Mitch.
What?
Hey,
Oh, I
Mitch.
see. Okay. I forget how to res. Pearson, how do you res?
Shift. Just crouching at the screen. They just get shredded so fast because so many people get on the bus.
What? He's killing me. I'm sorry, Liam.
That was not good.
Side.
Crawl out from the log.
The Minotaur's dead. Go after the Shadow. The fight continued for hours and many were killed. In the numbers of the fallen were my friends Liam and Mitch, who went down to the hordes of orcs. Luckily, in the middle of the battle, I managed to rescue Mitch's gear. What I didn't realize though was as I was grabbing Mitch's items, a final foe had come to challenge us. Verena the Bloody Queen, vassal of the Last Shadow, was here to put an end to our resistance. Crap, I'm getting harassed while I'm trying to grab it. I'm getting as much as I can. I'm not gonna say I'll get all of it, but
I'm gonna grab a boat and try and come back.
I couldn't get your diamond stuff, but I'm assuming that's fine. I got your netherite.
This server is chugging.
Verena the Bloody
Right.
Queen is here.
What is this, an Eldritch?
You still haven't finished all the great land.
That's very
Oh!
Don't die.
This is horrible. This foe was far beyond anything I had ever faced. I could only watch as my health went to critical lows in front of my eyes. I had to do everything in my power just to survive. Oh! Oh! No! What is this?
Don't die.
What?
Just get out. Just get out. Just get out.
How am I supposed to get out when it's like doing these? We're all stuck in his... Oh, I'm booking it. I'm booking it.
Just book it. If you
That
book
thing
it, we
is
won't go.
stupid.
Are you gonna teleport out?
It was one bloody battle later that we finally managed to take down the Queen. While this was a major victory, we still weren't in the clear yet. Oh, who's gonna kill this thing? Oh, it's going down! Yes! It's dead!
Is it
Holy
over?
crap, it's over. It's done. Or, well, there's a couple tentacles left, but we're harassing the crap out of it.
weird or something, or what?
If I don't get anything because I was dead,
I'm gonna.
Tell me there's not more. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. That was, in fact, not it.
oh, I see you, Pearson. No!
No!
Get back!
What
Liam!
am I looking at?
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Come on! Charge! Oh, don't charge! Do
die,
anything but
Pearson.
charge.
Move back to the portal. That's where.
I got some hits in. I did my damage.
That's where I am.
Shooting a fireball at it.
My armor is so close to being dead.
It's gonna stand up here and shoot fireballs at
Is it dead?
Yes! It's gone. It's gone. It's down. Was that the last shadow?
it. We get loot now, or what?
No, I think there's
Well done,
more.
everyone. Stony Rock said, "Well done, everyone."
Did we do it?
Yeah, I think we did it. Unless he's baiting us.
And with that, we had done it. We had finally won the battle. Or had we? It turned out while we were fighting, the capital of Ramir had come under attack. Me and what was left of the army rushed to Kalana to defend our brothers in the east. There, the battle was going poorly. Our ranks had already been so weakened from the fight in Lesgathael, and the orcs were gaining an upper hand. While the force invading Ramir wasn't as large, it proved to be far more deadly while we were weakened. The battle was going horribly. Dozens were dying, and gear from fallen comrades was littering the streets. It even got so bad that at one point I had to use the armor of a fallen soldier in order to survive. All free stuff. Having taken tons of damage from the orcs, I was on my last leg and barely still alive. Our army was failing. Ramir was about to be lost. Seeing no other options in this time of absolute desperation, I did the last thing I could. I called out to the Archon of Trevisium, Stony Rock himself.
Should I build a cathedral? Should that be my job?
Oh, he's here! Oh, I summoned him! He is! Yes, I summoned him! Stony had heard my call. He was here to drive back these horrible beasts. Alongside him, I ran up the streets, clearing them of any orcs that were foolish enough to remain. With the help of Stony, me and the last troops in the army managed to push back the orcs out of Ramir and away from Ouroborion. We had finally done it. Oh, everyone can rest now. It's time to repair. Yes. Woohoo! We did it. We're done. The fight was over and the good people of Ouroborion were once again victorious. I needed a break after all the fighting though, so I returned to my house to calm down for a while. It was after a few days of me being at home that interesting news came to me. I was actually awarded the position of Baron of the Western Coast by Stony Rock himself. He had recognized my bravery in battle and refusal to back down, and wanted to trust me with nobility in Trevisium. I gladly took this position with honor and promised to do the best that I could. And with that, my part in the war for Ouroborion was over. My fighting days were done for the time being, and I wanted to continue building up Nador. As for what would come next, well, it was anyone's guess. All I knew is I was going to sit back, relax, and see where this all went.